USD short out. So do not
Ah,
buy.
fuck. I can't do that shit on MEXC. That sucks. I would have done
Just
it.
wanted to,
I
I
would
just
have
wanted to
definitely
say that
followed
for
that
the record.
trade.
Oh,
Shit.
bro, dude, I'm mad. I can't even trade Forex anymore, dude. I haven't fucking opened up any new account yet. BingX was the only one I had my fucking decent Forex on. And shit, no. So I wonder what happened with that shit too, man. I had a feeling, dude. I knew it was too good to be true, right? Like the only exchange out of all like 20, 30 fucking exchanges that does crypto, they're the only ones that are allowed to do forex and stocks and shit like that, commodities. It was too good to be true. I always felt, man. But it is what it is.
100%.
All right, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Let me just make a quick announcement in chat, and then we can begin.
We have 33.95.
Brother, brother, we
This
caught
shit
that
is
shit just on
crazy.
time, and as soon as Drew said it,
Oh,
dude, I
yeah.
saw something I like. I was like, oh, I like this. Rakata, pull the trigger.
Dude, check out Celsius. That shit was milking, bro.
Let's what's the ticker on that one again?
CEL.
Monday. Hold on, give me 1 second.
That shit was doing a crazy push.
Let's rock. Man, we're running late for this class, guys. We were in the middle of a dope trade, man. Dude.
That shit. Yo, that shit literally
Yo,
broke trend too. It broke
dude,
trend on my.
that
I
was a
got it.
beast trade, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that one just it performed to the fucking T. Goddamn, Drew.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to Drew on that trade.
Yo, this guy, Rose is muted. I don't know.
Who?
A server muted.
Oh,
Roseman Barber.
you probably. Here, I'll unmute him.
Hey,
There you go.
there you go. We could probably hear
All
him
right.
now.
All right, guys, let's rock and roll, man. Let's do our thing. Let's just get a quick gauge on our Bitcoin on our Monday prep, and then we can get back to some trading, man. Because I haven't traded all weekend and I miss it. And fuck, man, we got 2 trades in today, and both of them did their thing so far. So let's do our thing. Welcome, guys, of course, to Monday prep. As you know, every Monday we're here studying Bitcoin, the market in itself, seeing what we can find, and always trying to get a good gauge on our market, right? Definitely helps us with a lot of trades, man. I think even the last one we placed, or the last class we had on Monday prep, we're able to capitalize on it. I think I posted it on chat and everything, right? Like within the same day or the next day, I was like, guys, those of you that are missing on Monday preps, boom, this is what it's about, right? We were able to hit like a 500% or more trade on Bitcoin because it was certain levels that we were looking at. So this is why I love to do these, man. And again, I miss Sundays. I honestly do like Sundays better because it's right before the market opens. It's just been tough trying to do it on Sundays and spend time with the family. But eventually, I do want to transition back over to Sundays because I just like to I like to be ahead of the game, guys. I don't like to creep in the way we've been doing on Mondays, right? Like just creeping in while the market's already doing its thing and analyzing it there and still giving our thesis on it. I like to be, I like to prep ahead and grab that Sunday. So again, one day or another, we'll try to transition back over to Sundays and continue doing Sunday preps. But for now, I mean, we've been doing a pretty good job, man. I'm not gonna lie. Been able to catch a lot of good trades. Still being able to find good trades on Bitcoin in our market, trying to get a good gauge of where it's going, and it's been running really well. So let's see. This is our premium chart. Yeah, this is our main chart right here. Hold on 1 second. Let me erase these lines. Go to our daily. All right. All right. Let's see, man. Um, we're still here, guys. I think the last you see, yeah, this was the entry. I'm telling you guys, this was from the last prep, right? Last prep, we said we were at that pivotal point where Bitcoin, it's that 30K. I actually had a call with my nephew earlier, and we were just talking about this. 30K, 30K was that level before. It's to me is that level now, right? Like I think that's the next real wall. We're trying to maybe see the break to really see if we're going towards that bull market, right? And again, it's been pointing to it. Shit, let me move this back. It's definitely been pointing to it, guys. Like it's we're still having lower highs. We broke that trend and it did its thing, but it also found a new high low here, right? So now we can actually break this one off because this one is almost invalidated and kind of do something like this where it's still showing us an overall uptrend, right? Now, even though it's grabbing it like this, what does that do? It still gives us potential to come down, right? Like, and with a move like this, we'll see that, right? Again, I still feel like we're pretty shortish today. That's why kind of wanted to take advantage of that XRP call we did earlier, because it's just showing, right? Like it's still showing like it's still having a lot of trouble in this 28-30 area. Um, we've been consolidating up here for a few days now. I still want to say I still see a minor supply right here. I mean, a minor demand zone building right here. So, that could also be a good thing because continuation, right? We already had one really strong run up, found resistance, right? After resistance, we tend to see consolidation, and that's where the Bulls and the Bears have their fights, right? To really decide whether we're going to continue pushing up, thinking about it, consolidating. Okay, boom, we break levels and we continue pushing up, or the Bears kick in and we break support and we come right back down, right? So I was telling my nephew that I'm still really strung up on the 20K level, right? Like I think this is the one if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I want to say around here, this level right here, right? I'll put the support right here line. This to me is that new 30, right? And I think I mentioned it in the last class before where, I told you guys I was around when Bitcoin was in the 60s and the 45s and in the 50s. And anytime Bitcoin came down to the 30s, it would always just show strong support, man. Like you would always, you can almost, guarantee that every time it came down to that 30 level, it would bounce back up, and I'm really seeing us having trouble breaking that right now, man. So, it'll be some time, I think, before we can actually break that. I want to say maybe some good news come out. But for the meantime, we did have a strong run up here, man. Like we had a really strong up. Within a few days, a few weeks, right? Like almost less than 2 weeks, we went from 20K to almost 28. That 8K run, man. Like that's a beautiful. That's beautiful. That's great for our market. I miss it. We're starting to see a lot more potential people buying in, more news coming in that people are really starting to get their eyes all over Bitcoin. And I told you guys, I'm even starting to get the phone calls again from people a year ago that were like, oh shit, Kenny, I love crypto, man. This is dope. And then, we went down for a year and they all disappeared. Right? They all disappeared. And now, guess what? They're calling again. Oh shit, Kenny, you stood on there the whole time? Yes, I did. We weathered the storm, right? And we learned even fucking how to trade even better throughout that storm, which was the whole point of this, right? Like we wanted to continue learning. I kept telling you guys, right? I'm like, guys, eventually this market will come back, right? For now, while it's going to shit, let's keep learning. Let's keep doing these classes. Let's keep, helping each other grow as traders because once this bull market comes back, you guys are gonna see things that you've never seen because a lot of you guys also started in a bear run, right? You guys started when the market was shit and all you guys saw was it coming down. So yeah, I get, why it was pretty tough for you guys to, to catch on to what's going on now because you're used to seeing this come down, right? You're not used to seeing, breaking through resistance levels like the way we've been doing. And we've been knifing through resistance levels like that. Well, man, like it's just been cutting it, like no tomorrow. So this is new to you guys, right? But it's good because you guys saw the bear market, you're seeing you guys are getting a glimpse of what a bull market looks like. Again, I'm not saying we're there. Look, right now, this is the whole universal boxing that I look at, man. Like this whole box right here is everything to me, right? Because if we break to me, and again, this is my opinion, if we break this 30K, I'm bullish, bro. Like I'm fucking bullish to the core, right? I think I even said it. What was it? I think last Monday prep too, right? We also not only did we catch a short in the 30K, which was great, right? Because look, I mean, it's showing you where my entry was on this, right? Like it was at the top, bro. We caught a beautiful entry right off of this supply zone, right? We had a beautiful supply zone right here. Here, let me label this one too. There we go. So we have a beautiful supplies and we played the short. It played to the T. We hit a few 100% on that alone. But I know we also played along because what was it? I think we were. I don't know why the line is here. Hold on, let me draw it again. But we were in a bull flag, man. I mean, not a bull flag. Excuse me. We were in a bullish channel, right? And what have I told you guys? Whenever you're in a bullish channel, and this is something that I've seen with my own eyes, right? Like every time I've seen charts or candles in a nice bullish channel like this, right? A breakout from not only again is this bullish momentum going, but then you get a breakout from resistance. Like I've only seen things take off, man, and I mean really take off after those two bullish momentums cross. You have a bullish channel, you have a breakout from the top. That's a double whammy. And again, I've seen performance off of that. I've seen candles go up to this high, off of that. So, I think we did play the long a few times on Bitcoin as well, because of that, because it was just, and that was, I think, the week before. There we go. So I think this was around the week before Monday prep. This was the one last week that we were already up here and we played the short, right? Like we're playing this correctly, guys, and we've been doing really, really good on this, which is why I love to do these classes, man. But right now, I want to say we're starting to build a demand zone. We're starting to build a little demand zone here, right? I'm pretty bullish if we can hold this demand zone, right? Because we're also doing this where we broke that resistance channel, right? The retest, we went up and we went up high, right? Like it broke it around 26. We went as high as almost 29, man. That's a 3K move. That's a big move, guys. That's a fucking beautiful move at that. So it performed, it performed off of that breakout. What I'm hoping to see here, and again, these are the two possibilities of what's happening right now, is that we have the breakout, right? We're almost looking like it's retesting almost exactly on our trend line, does it not? Right? And what happens on a breakout, right? You get the breakout, you'll sometimes get the retest, and then you get the fucking power move. God damn it, let's stay moving this. Bam, there we go. And then you'll really see the fucking run, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the move for us to really break this nasty zone we're in, and hopefully go up to the 30s because that's just what I want to see, man. I'm a bullish guy, dude. I love I love bull runs, and I mean, just off of what I'm seeing off of the TA, man, it's anything is possible, right? We broke. We're still holding, right? We have days here. The weekend came through. We didn't come back down to these levels, right? We're already starting off on Monday, with a little bit of a drop, not bad, but we're still holding zones. So, I want to say if we can hold this zone, you'll see me long a lot of these coins from down here. As long as we stay in this nice little zone in between 26.6 and 26.9, you'll probably see me long. I just want to get more clarity on this. I want to see more confirmation, right? Because look, even our MACD lines are all the way up here, looking like it wants to cross, and our uptrend is dying down. So again, for all we know, we can break this zone, right? Like it's if you look at these consolidations after a run up, you tend to see a drop, man, and that's what I'm almost predicting, what could happen with this, right? Like I already gave you the scenario where we can break, right, which we did. Excuse me, not we can break. We already broke. We can retest and then really, go to the fucking roof with this, or we're broke trend, fine, right? Not everything it happens 100% of the times, right? Like not everything is gonna perform 100% of the time. So for all we know, this could have been a breakout, a fake one, right, to catch people's attention. Everybody's longing at this point. Boom, we come right back down into our channel. And again, anything's possible, right? And even in this channel, even if we stay bullish in this channel, guys, it's still a possibility that we can go down to the 20Ks because we still have some zones here, right? We saw this strong support right here, and I put minor, but that's really a strong support, I want to say. Will still be in here if we can come down to these levels and stay back in this channel and not break, which again it still shows super strong bullish momentum, and get another run like we did here, right? Because look, even when we did get that bearish sentiment coming in, it was nasty, right? It was for a few days. It gave us a nice bearish run, right, from all the way 25 to 19. But then what happened, right? We found that support at 20K, right? That's why I keep saying I'm looking at that 20K now. It's starting to remind me of 30K, and I'm hoping I'm right on this, because now that's telling me that every time we come down to these levels, I'm gonna start longing it from here. I'm gonna start longing it from here. I'm gonna be adding to my spot wallet when every time Bitcoin, or if Bitcoin gets back to these levels. So that's my new stronghold, man. I really want to say that 20K line is our new strong support. Resistance is at 30K, and again, it's a big gap, right? It's a big gap from 10 to, excuse me, from 20K to 30K. It's almost a 10K gap. But I mean, look at it, right? We easily went from 20 to fucking 29 within a few days. What's to stop it from going higher? Right? What's to stop it from coming down to the 20 and going right back up and then giving us those new higher highs, right? New higher lows. I mean, excuse me, higher highs. You see what I'm saying? So, it's at a scary point right now, right? Like we're hanging on to this demand. Anything can happen from this point. But again, if we hold and it shows that we're fucking holding, and it looks like we're still holding too. I mean, look at your hour, right? Even your hour chart, it's just playing around this nice little demand zone we have going on. Last time we came down after that nasty drop, right? Boom, gave us a nice run. Damn, that was a beast. That was a beast fucking entry on that short, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let me get that out of the way. But yeah, I think as long as we continue to hold this, you'll see me play some longs from here. Look, we have a few bounces off of that, right? We have one rejection there, we have another bounce there, we have a bounce here, have another bounce there, we have one there inside the zone, almost damn near perfect on it right there, and went up. I mean, and now we're just consolidating. And even after this drop, right? It wicked out, right? It wicked out all the way to here, but where did it close? Right up here. So we have buy pressure. We have buy pressure, man. This is what a demand zone is, right? You got guys trying to really hold it above this level, and they're doing a damn great job. I'll tell you that much. If, throughout all this time and this weekend, we were able to hold this level, even though we fucking like almost jackknifed on it one, two, three times, right? Really strong really strong sell pressure coming down to break it, but we were able to hold. So I'm bullish, guys. I'm still overall momentum bullish. I want this retest, guys. Like I really want to see this retest and explode from here. But again, anything is possible. We can also, like I said, see that break and it start coming down and maybe get some more days of red coming in. So that's my take on Bitcoin right now. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Nope, nope. Questions? Cool. All right, let's continue going. All right, so now let's take a look at XRP, man, because I mean we're on it right now, right? I've had a few people ask me about XRP as far as even keeping it as a long-term coin, guys. I'll give you guys my honest opinion. Remember, this is my opinion only. Do not have to take it. But my opinion is on something like XRP or something like Doji, right? Like I still consider them shit coins, man. Shit meme coins, right? And what does that mean? Is that they're mostly played off of, volume by news, by news, by the courts. Oh shit, did I just erase everything I was doing on this? Damn, what am I doing? Um so that's the only problem with XRP, that it's just so unpredictable. I had somebody show me a news article saying that they might be going to court again soon. So watch, for that if they does get bad news, play the short, right? And again, I mean, it's not a bad place to short it because look at all this resistance, and resistance up here, right? So, they can easily go off of that news. They can run up and do all of this, and then, oh shit, look, well, they're back in the news, they're in the courtroom, and then boom, come right back down, right? So it's not a safe bet. I want to say like something that you really want to put your long term, fucking like I trust in this coin the way I do with Matic, the way I speak about Matic, right? Like this is not one of those coins. And again, to me, um, unless you guys know more about XRP than I do. I again, you guys know I'm not really big on the studies or market caps or any of that shit. I'm a chartist, right? And based off of the charts that I've seen on XRP, it does volatile moves. But again, it's always been because of shit that happens in the news with it or it's in courts. Before it held its own, man. XRP was one of the top three coins, right? It was always Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Your top three coins. And after the first time it went to the courts and all that shit news that they got delisted on Binance, it went to shit. It literally went to shit. And then it just became a fucking meme coin, man, where some people play it when the courts, look at that breakout from the bottom. Some people trade it for when they hear it off the news, right? And they either play it for the shorts when it gets bad news, or when it starts to get good news, they play it for the longs, man. But has it gone anywhere? No, and that's the beauty, right? Like it's not like it's done a Luna where it goes to complete shit. Um, so it's still a good potential on it, right? Like that you can just, if anything, just like I tell you guys with Doji, with any of these, shit coins, right? You want to invest something that you're okay losing, right? Like if you're willing to throw $100 on it and say, hey, fuck it, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Then this is one of those coins, and just like Doji or Shib, where all it takes, man, is all it takes is for you to grab a really nice level on this, right? Put a nice little spot buy on it, and again, with money that you're okay losing, and one day somebody tweeting about it, some shit happening, and it takes off, right? Like again, I have money on Doji, and that's my, theory on Doji, the money that I have on there. I have play money that I'm okay losing, right? I really don't give a shit. Hey, if I lose it, I lose it. It's not that big of a deal. But, if it takes off, it's also not going to do some life changing, few $1 million shit either, right? Like again, that's not the kind of money you want to really invest in Doji. However, all it needs is one good tweet from Elon, and that shit can spike up and can triple, quadruple, your money easily in literally one day. And that's the beauty of these shit coins, right? That it's just they have that potential, man. They have the potential to
You,
go ahead, yeah.
yeah.
Say it again. Yo. Okay. Let's do it. That's why he was muted last time. You see. um. So yeah, man, it just it has that potential, man. It really does have a potential to do crazy numbers, man, and do all the craziness. But it's just that you don't want to take this coin serious like that, where it's like, oh no, it's really a valuable coin and it's gonna hold its own. It's been too much in the news, man. It's always too much negativity towards it, too much news. It's not a good thing, right? Like I like these coins that nobody really talks about, that I've seen grow and things like that. Like those are my favorite coins because those are the ones that I'm looking for, to capitalize in, right? Like, you can almost say that you won't hear anything crazy, and you won't get a massive spike or a massive drop on something like, Matic, where you don't really hear much about Matic, man. It just does its thing. And the only time you hear about people talk about Matic is when it explodes. When it does its nice little runs and explodes, right? So this one is one of those coins, man. If you're investing in it, hey, invest, right? Like have your fun with it. Just know that it's a risk. It's a risk. It's not something you really want to invest your life savings and shit like that on. All right. Any questions? XRP short. Oh, stop loss at entry hit on XRP. Damn, I thought we were gonna get more than that.
So so far, what I've been hearing with all these ordinals and people using these satoshis and all that, the whole integration that people found blocks within the Bitcoin network to be able to do to pretty much to sell NFTs in the Bitcoin ecosystem. I'm also hearing that Doge, when it was created, it was the code is pretty much the same as Bitcoin. And they also have that feature in their system. And they might be looking to implement JPEGs also on Doge, which could potentially give Doge value. Just saying.
No, no, and that's the thing, right? Like with Doge, out of all the ones that I mentioned, dude, Doge is the one that to me actually has potential. Not only because it's the one that Elon tweets, right? Like that's a famous one that Elon tweets about and shit. But I've heard and I've seen articles that people want to put that into their stores. They want to use it as a, what was it? I think it was like I'm trying to remember what ballpark, but I know I saw an article a while ago that was saying that they want to start using Doji to buy, merchandise and shit in their stores, right? So that just shows you that they'll still look at Doji, even though it was supposed to be a joke coin and this and that and blah blah blah. But they'll still look at it and they'll take it serious, bro, and take and turn it into a valuable asset. You know what I mean? Is it a valuable asset right now? It's that shit is still in the air with that one, man. It's still just
Yeah, I
you know.
agree.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
I really think it's just still in the air right now. But that one, I think out of all the three that I mentioned, it has the best potential. Shib, that one I really don't know much about, man. I just know that when that shit is hot, it's hot, right? Like when it's on Twitter and everybody's tweeting about it and all that shit, you see it run up and it does its little spikes every now and then. It once in a blue, and that's when that's when these things move, man. It's once in a blue when you least expect it. But at least with Doge, I've heard that people would use it or they would like to transition it into a value. That way they can, put it into their system, whatever, and you can start buying things with Doji. So, it has the potential, man.
I think at one point Elon Musk was talking about where you can go into Tesla.com and you can buy with Doge. You could buy
you
like
see,
a
you
lib
see,
or something like that. Yeah.
you
So
see what I'm
honestly,
saying?
you're right. You're 100% right. It really does just take a tweet from Elon Musk. But this is the thing, is that in the generation we're living today, Doge has been the most spoken cryptocurrency, even for
Yup,
kids. Like if you
yup.
have kids and you watch them play Roblox or games like sandbox games,
Mm-hmm.
you see a lot of the Dogecoin thing going around. I
Mm-hmm.
really do think that later down the road, maybe 5 to 6 years from now, Doge can actually hit the dollar and maybe go up just a little higher than that due to the new generation. And it's quick. It's
Yeah,
easy to get into Dogecoin. It's
yeah.
not like something that you have to, you
Pancake
know,
swap and all that
yeah,
shit. I
all of that.
hate
Yeah,
those
you don't
coins,
have to
bro.
do that.
Yeah,
So I do
I
see
really don't.
potential in it, but right now, to me, it's just a meme with no utility.
Yeah, dude, I agree with you 100%, man. When my cousin started trading, and I'm talking about an older cousin, right? I'm like what 38. He was like he's in his 50s, right? But he's always been on point with when it comes to money and investing and shit. When he called me one day and he told me he's like, Kenny, I'm starting to fucking invest. And guess what? I bought Doji. I was like, God damn it. I'm like, dude, the first coin that he didn't even have to mention Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? Like the first fucking coin he mentioned was Doji because it was just popular and everybody's talking about it. But you're right, dude, 100%. That coin has been more mentioned than that coin. I think has gotten more attention than any other coin out there, bro, including
I
Bitcoin,
agree.
man. Including
I agree.
Bitcoin, and just like
I
you
agree.
said, it has the young eyes' attention, right? Like it has these young traders' attention, and they want to see that shit fly because they love Elon and blah blah blah. So it has potential. I have money on it, man. Like I want that shit to fucking rocket one day, and I want
Those
him to
coins
tweet
made
about
my
it. And
first 10K.
huh?
Those coins made me my first 10K
Mira esa
in
vaina,
crypto.
loco. You see? You see? I'm telling you, my guy, like it's a make or breaker, man. Either you buy that shit at a low point and you've waited and then it takes off and you
I
make
bought
your
that shit
money.
at 4 cents. When it hit
Yo,
75 cents, I had 10K.
brother, yo, my friend, he bought that shit. He bought it 3 years ago, bro. And he put a few hundred, he put like $200, $300. He bought it at 0.00005284. Yo,
Wow.
dude, when that shit went up there like that, bro, he told me, he's like, yo, Kenny, that shit is up. And he's told me, he's like, he didn't take anything out. He's leaving. He doesn't care because I was just, he knew that. Like, he told himself, dude, that's money I'm going to get to my daughter when she turns 10. He just had his kid. Like, he's not planning on touching that shit
Smart man.
anytime soon.
Smart man.
And even
Definitely
now,
a
where it's
smart
at
man.
now, he's still up because he got it at such a low. Like that's the beauty of really getting these things at a fucking low price, man.
100%.
Like I think he grabbed it the very first time Elon tweeted about it, bro. And I'm telling you, that was like 2, 3 years ago, bro. And he grabbed it at that price, man. And fuck, he's good with that right now because he can take all of this moving around and this and that and the ups and the downs and still be okay. Because then when it does his thing, and it will, man. I'm telling you, it will. Eventually, it will. He's gonna fucking eat like crazy, man. And again, I got some money in that shit too, man. I expect, I'm hoping for a nice little pump one of these days when we least suspect. As long as our market continues to run the way it's doing, all these altcoins are starting to come back to life. Like you right now, you're at a point where you can just fucking throw a dart at any one of these coins, man, and really, grab these things at a low price, man. I'm telling you guys, like I told you guys at 15 and at 17K that we were at discount prices, right? When we were, excuse me, let me grab Bitcoin. When we were at these levels, then go back to the recording, guys. I don't bullshit, man. Go back to the recordings. Go look at any one of those Sunday or Monday, and mind you, at this time, I'm pretty sure it was Sunday preps. Look at any one of these Sunday preps. Look at any one of these dates. Look from December, November, all the way from November to now till January. Look at any one of the videos and you'll see me say it. I've said it over and over, guys. This is good discount, right? Like even, mind you, at that time we were scared we were gonna drop to 12K. Were we all not? Hell yeah, I was. I was like, shit, man, we might even have fucking go down to 10K. But I was ready for it, right? Because I'm like, dude, if guys, even if we buy right now when we were at 15K, we were still at a good position because even if it goes down to zero, that zero is where we add more and lower that average from here, to about here. And if it, and then just add more while you go down, right? Because eventually that shit would have popped back up. So if this time was a great time to buy, and my spot is good because I bought around this time. That was my first time buying Matic. Even with the ups and downs that Matic has been going through the last few days, last few weeks, I'm still up on my spot. That's the results of grabbing shit when it's low like this, man. Right now, it's extended, man. We're high. We're almost at the 30K. Not saying that it can't continue running. You never know. Again, you don't know where this market is gonna head. You know what I mean? It fucking just does its thing, and we play it for what it is, right? It can continue going up from here. That's what I'm saying. Like right now, where we're at now, it can be it's still to me a still potential buying zone, man, where you can still buy some of these spot wallets still, right? And okay, let's say you bought high up here and we decide to come down to 20. Really, I want to wait for 20K. I want to know that. I mean, excuse me. I want to hopefully see us come back down to 20K so I can add more spot, man. I want to see these levels again because fuck, man, I
Okay.
feel like yeah, dude. I when I had even when I had my Matic and I saw us hit this 19 again, that I was scared. I was like, oh man, we're gonna go back down to fucking 15, 16, and then we had that bounce. I hesitated, bro. I hesitated because this was, I shit you not, an area that I was looking to add more to spot or to add some new coins because it was that 19, 20K level. And I missed my chance. I completely blew it. I missed my chance. But even now, let's say you buying for the first time at 30K. Look at your potential, bro. Like even if you buy Matic right now, and Matic is still over $1, it's at 109. Bitcoin is 30K, let's say, right? You're buying now. Look at your fucking potential still, bro. Like you still have almost 69.
Oh yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we do happen to fucking God only knows if we get to these levels again. I wouldn't be surprised if we have newer highs, right? Because look, both times it's happened, it's just giving us newer highs, right? One at 64, and then at almost 70. Newer highs every time something these things run. Next one again, wouldn't be surprised if it's around the 75, 80, area, right? Like it's
Hey
if
Kenny,
everything
I
is
might
goes
have
good,
something for you.
yeah. Talk to me, brother.
Check out cells.
Yeah.
Check that out real quick.
Which one
That
is it?
shit is moving.
CEO.
Yep, CEO perpetual.
Look at the bottom.
That shit is moving, dude.
And look at the spot on this one. Even this one is a good spot right here because look at your support, right? Bam. There's your demand. And look how low it is, man. So even if you were to this is a no-brainer, man. Even something like this. Well, I would want to see the Binance chart. Let me see the
I'm
Binance.
looking at it on the Maxi right now. That shit is moving.
See the Maxi, which this one right here.
That spot, I think you just put on spot. Spot trade.
Got a bearish channel going on. Yeah.
That looks like a good short coming.
I want to say like this. Yeah, I got almost like a little bearish channel going on there. Little breakout from here, but bam, brother. But again, look, even the spot, right? Like buying this shit spot, dude. It's at a good level, man. Like I
What's
don't
the
think
difference between a spot and feature?
wait, feature you said? Feature?
Like no, not feature, perpetual.
Oh,
What's the
well,
difference between the features and perpetual features and spots?
spot is you buying the actual coin, right? Like futures is more almost like think of it like stocks and options, right? When you're doing stocks, you're buying it, you're owning a piece of it, right? Like on paper, at least I want to say, you're owning it on paper. You're owning a piece of it. So when it goes up, your value goes up. When you're doing contracts, right? It's almost like renting it out. Like you're buying somebody else's contract that owns it. So futures is almost like that, where you're almost injecting it with like fucking adrenaline, and it can make you that much money faster, right? Like that's why people trade futures, right? Because they want everything faster. When you're buying on spot, you're almost buying like it's stocks. So to me, I think whenever who's ever trades spot, you need a good decent amount of money to trade spot, right? And again, not everybody
Mhm.
sees it that way. I do, man. I personally wouldn't trade spot with like $100. And again, it depends. It all depends, right? Like if you're attacking these coins that are under $1, then yeah, you can hit them with $100 and make some spot moves, right? Like unleveraged spot, you buying the coin, and no leverage on it, that's 39 fucking percent right there, man. On a spot buy. So is that, man. Spot is just more of a long term, you want to hold it kind of thing, right? Perpetual is just it's that adrenaline, man. It's that you want that either quick money or just with more leverage, quicker money. You can get to pump it with a few leverage that gets to sell it a little faster than you just seeing something go. Because whenever these things move without leverage, they don't move much, man. You see them, some of them move
Okay.
2% a day, 3% a day. Some of them don't. Some of them you'll see run up to 30% in a day, right? Like I think what was it, man? Was it Waves the other day that hit like almost 62 fucking unleveraged percent in one day? Was it Waves? No, it was another one there. But dude, one of these coins hit like almost 60 fucking percent unleveraged. Dude, that's a big move, man. In one day, and whoever owns spot in that, they ate, man. They ate fucking lovely too. So that's it, man. Just spot is more secure thing. if you really want to play a safe, spot is the way to go. I did it with stocks, man. When I did options and stocks for like a year and a half, I started with options first. I was in and out of it. I didn't like it too much because of the Greeks. However, I grabbed, like 20K and started playing with stocks, man. And I killed it, bro. Like I killed it because I was always good at, finding direction. And the only thing that sucked about stocks is that you're only playing it one way, right? Because you're buying it and it has to go up. If it goes down, then you got to cut for a fucking loss. But the only way it cuts for a loss is when you actually close the trade. You can hold that shit for 10 years for all you care, right? And it'll still stay there and hold its value until you sell. You know what I mean? So with options and shit like that, you can't do that. You got expiration dates on those things, man. These things expire, you lose everything. Everything you have on the contract. But I got really good at stocks, man, and I made some good money until that whole GME thing happened where they kicked in, they came in and fucking just destroyed everything. I think everything that I've owned at that time in stocks happen to all appear on their fucking most shorted, tickers and things. And dude, it was a nightmare, man. When that shit happened, they made me leave. Because I didn't like that manipulation, man. I'm really, I was disgusted at what Robinhood, did when that happened, man. Like, the fact that they actually try to stop people from buying, like, how do you stop somebody from buying because these big companies put their foot on your neck, and tell you, hey, if you don't shut it down, we're gonna pull our money out. And they panicked and they fucking, they did the people dirty, man. Like they really did the people dirty, and I didn't like that shit. So that's what made me stop options and stocks. The manipulation over there is disgusting, man. And I hear it from people all the time, that are still trading stocks and options. Oh, Kenny, I hate this shit now, man. I like crypto a lot better, man. It's less manipulation, and that's why because you can't fuck with crypto like that the way you can. But we've also seen the opposite, right? Like you got guys like Elon that tweets, and all of a sudden things happen. So it's a double-edged sword, man. But I like this as a spot, man. Even though it broke the man there, I would want to see the rest of this though, man. I would have to look at maybe a Binance chart will have more history to see if this is a good level and to see if this is a good level. But spot buy is not bad down here, man. Nice little zone, little DCA around here to add. If it breaks this, bro, you're golden. I like it. All right, guys. Any questions? I'm gonna go over Spy and Ethereum, then I'm gonna call it a night. Go give my son a bath and come back to look for some more trades, man. I already got stopped out of 2 trades that I wanted to fucking swing, so I want to look for one more. And even XRP, man, if it keeps pushing the way it's pushing, right? We already got stopped out at entry. We took profits. Um, it's looking strong as fuck right now, which is crazy. But it still has that potential to get another rejection. So I'm not.
So real quick on that XRP, sorry for interrupting you, but for what
No
I'm
problem.
hearing is that next week they're actually gonna resume the court hearing for
You
whatever the
see,
situation is
you
going on.
see, yup.
And I feel they're saying that it might be next week that everything will be final, meaning either they win or lose legitimately. We'll
Yo,
find out
look
though.
look for a strong move on XRP, man. But yo, dude, keep me updated on that, please. We're gonna
All
try to
right.
play that fucking move, yo, and I'm promising you that shit. We're gonna try to play that move if we know what day, and even then, fuck the day that it happens. Look at the day before because there tends to be guys that know shit, or the results of these things before, and they play it, the right way, and you'll see a move and then the courts will news will appear and they'll be like, oh, that was a result of it already, right? So let's pay attention to that, man. Let's watch it closely. Let's also see what levels is at, right? Like obviously if we get a nice break out of this 55 zone, bro, look for these, for XRP to start really going back up to the 70s and the dollar zones, right? Especially if it gets that good news, man. Like you'll see XRP really go up there, man. And again, right? Why? Because it gets good news from the courts, right? It's just one of those coins that really moves with the news, and this is one of them. So let's definitely keep an eye on that, bro. If it has bad news, brother, we're gonna short the shit out of it, right? We'll probably see another Luna 2.0, another Luna 2.0 on this one if it has bad news, man. I guarantee you that shit, dude. So we'll keep a close eye on this, man, and hopefully we can catch the right direction on this, man. All right, guys. I'm gonna go over Ethereum, Spy, and then I'm gonna call it a night, man. As you can hear, I'm still pretty fucking sick. I want to get over this damn cold already, man, so I can focus and get back onto, back to our trading, back to our lives and stuff. All right. So here, let me go over Ethereum real fast. Let me keep that XRP right there. Ethereum. It's just a coin. All right, so Ethereum had its lows up here. This fucker broke a while ago, right? So we did get that break finally, right? On Ethereum, which is beautiful, right? We finally did break downtrend. We broke downtrend on a lot of shit, guys. This is why I really feel like, man, these things are all headed for a nice direction the next few months. Like all of them, bro. Like a lot of them, I've seen the same pattern, man. Where we just finally broke the dailies, and the dailies is big, man. The dailies is big. When Bitcoin did this to us, it did exactly this, and then it took off and played around, and it still, did its thing. Ethereum has been fucking kind of like lagging, I feel like, but it does have some resistance here, right, for us to keep an eye on. For those of you holding Ethereum, I want to add to Ethereum. Damn, I missed my chance on this one too, man. I wanted to catch this one right at the 1,000 or the 800 level. Missed it. Now we're almost at 2,000, right? So it's like, fuck, man. I want to see it kind of come back down to these levels to get in it, right? To get that last chance. I want to say, hopefully that last chance. But if not, again, right? Even where we're at now, it's not a bad starter position to add to a nice spot wallet on Ethereum, right? Because if we do break this resistance levels, then, sky's the limit on this bad boy that went all the way up to almost 5K, right? And you're only at 1.918, almost 2. So it's still great risk to reward on this shit, man. Like all of these, bro. Guys, do yourselves a favor, man. You don't have to have much for spot, man. You don't have to have thousands of dollars to fucking, with $100 on the right coin, $50 spread it around in different coins. You'll be surprised, man, that if these things take off in the next year or two and they're back up to these levels, that should be your few $1,000 right there, man, because they're all still at these, very good levels. So do yourselves that favor, guys. Do some homework. I've been getting a lot of DMs lately, man, about that same thing. So maybe I'll do one day where we can actually look at a lot of these um coins and see which ones we would be good potential, right? Like, I know some of you information guys and market cap guys will join us and give us the right amount of information that we need on each coin, and I'll chart them out and see which ones have that growth potentials. And if we do enter them, right, give us some nice good lines to look at, in case if we get the reversal and we can all start averaging down together as a fucking team, and hopefully all profit from all of this, man, because I mean that's what it's about at the end of the day. Um, but yeah, I like Ethereum, man. Ethereum right now is still right. Like I said, it just broke that trend. We obviously have a lot of resistance up here. I'm gonna say something like this, even up here, if you want to take it up that high, but then bring it up to like here, right? So we still have this supply zone break. And it's at that part, right? Like I don't like longing from here, so you're not gonna see me long Ethereum from here unless it really, really does start to correct itself. You get your MACD lines down here. The stochastic is already down here, which is actually pretty good, man, because it started the downtrend here, and we didn't get a downtrend, guys. We just went sideways. And what that usually means is that, it's setting up to continue running up, at least from what I've seen. So that's something to definitely keep an eye on. It's definitely building a little demand around here, even here, right? First one is around here-ish, and then you have another little mini one right there. So, you still have levels, man, for this shit to really break, to kind of start really going down to these levels, back down to the 1,000 levels. As long as it holds and does its thing and all these things start correcting themselves, watch for another fucking pop, man. Everything is hot right now, guys. Everything is, this market has been it's been hot, dude. It's been hot, bro. Like it's been really hot these last few days, these last few weeks. People are really trying to short these things and they're getting kind of burnt some days, and then some days no, right? We're still getting nasty days where things drop pretty hard and we're able to capitalize on it and still get our profits. So, it's risky, man. Everything is pretty much risky right now. People are scared, some aren't, some fucking taking advantage of all these low prices and they're buying in, which is why we're still getting nice runs, man. Even at these levels, man, we're still getting nice runs. And look, this day just shows you how confusing they were, right? Like one day it ran, another day it dropped, another day it tried to run, the next day it dropped. Next day it ran up, next day it dropped, next day it ran up. Like look at that shit, man. That's real consolidation and like real, battle, man, between your bulls and your bears. Like every day they're just trying to fight to push that price past this resistance, and they're trying to push it back down to to hell, man. So Hopefully our Bulls will continue to win like we're doing, and we'll see some new highs on fucking Ethereum because I know Ethereum has its coin just like like its followers just like Bitcoin, right? Where it has its coins that just follow Ethereum and they wait for Ethereum to make a right move so they can move, kind of thing. So we also need Ethereum to run up as well. So yeah, we're at that level, guys. We're pretty close to supply, man. We really need to kind of break all of this for me to say that we're right back into our bullish bull market. Now let's look at SPY. Any questions on Ethereum? Alright, if not, let's move over to SPY and see what SPY's been doing for us. Bam, alright. I love looking at SPY. I don't know why, man. Just how crazy this chart has been the past few weeks, past few months. All right, so now we're looking like a fucking double bottom almost forming here, right? See that like W on the daily, support here, took off, support here, took off. So we're almost getting like a double bottom on SPY. I'm gonna say last time we looked at it was around here-ish, right? And we got that rejection. It broke trend, which was what we were scared about, right? We were scared that if it broke trend, it was gonna come back down to this bearish channel that it's been in over a year, right? We calculated, we did all that shit, man. We counted the days we were in this bearish channel for more than a year. And even though we were in a bearish channel, we still had our weeks and months that it did rise up, right? Like we got a nice run, but then boom, lower highs. It just indicates that you're still in the bearish channel. So we finally did break, but we started to come down. We were scared this week, man, that it was just gonna come right back down. Even though we do have a lot of strong supports that we've bounced off of, right? Like I even have this one labeled strong support where it did bounce right here. We have this demand zone, which looks like a supply. I don't know why, but it should be a demand zone now. That it bounced already off of once. So we have zones here, man. It's just now it's just boxing in. And I kind of think we said that at the last class, right? We were like, you know what? As far as SPY goes, like this is where we're at right now with SPY, where we're literally boxing in. We're hitting off of support at around 378. We're rejecting around the 410s, 420s. So as long as we continue to do this, that's not a bad thing, right? That's consolidation. That's going up and down sideways market. I'll take this any day over a shit market where we come down, man. I think I can speak for everybody here, man. Where I think everybody was pretty much tired of seeing fucking red market all week, right? Like all year. That was my first time being in a bull market for a whole year. I don't want to experience it again, man. This shit was horrible, man. Like a whole year of your market just going down, down, down the shit to the gutters. Like that wasn't fun. But look at everybody coming back out now, right? Now that the market's showing healthiness again and potential, that's what everybody likes. People like to see that, and that's where you'll see a lot of positive vibes and good attitudes and shit like that because people are making money. People buying spots and all that, buying at the bottom, selling at the top. So, we're good right now. We're good on SPY. We almost smack dab in the middle of our demand and supply zone, right? Which again, it's literally at the flip of a coin right now, where any of these days it can either continue going up, maybe get a little rejection off of supply, or we break, and then we really start to see this thing do its thing. Um, Other than that, it's just sideways, man. We're boxed in. And I like to wait for a nice strong move or, right, either a breakout or a nice bounce or rejection off of our zone. So, SPYs, it's not showing much, it being smack dab in the middle right now, which, just lets us know that in the next 7 days, or not even 7 days, excuse me, the next 4 or 5 days, for our week to finish, we'll keep an eye on this and see what happens, right? We'll know that if, we start to obviously droop down a bit, maybe we'll see some red days like today, right? Today was pretty reddish, I want to say. Um, and hopefully get a good bounce, hopefully get a good bounce. And even on this, right? Even though we don't trade SPY, some of us don't, some of us do. If I see SPY bouncing off of this demand zone, you can bet your ass that I'm gonna be bullish in our market, right? Because I told you guys, these markets, they tend to, run together, man. Whenever you see Bitcoin coming down, you tend to see SPY come down with it and vice versa, right? So just because we don't trade SPY doesn't mean that we can't keep an eye on it and see what it does. And if we get a good bounce here, I'm telling you guys, look at Bitcoin that day and you'll be surprised and you'll fucking tag me, be like, holy shit, Kenny, look, SPY had a nice day, it ran, and oh my God, look at Bitcoin doing this thing running, right? So, this is why we look at all our markets, guys. This is exactly why I like to look at all my markets, at least when it comes to, stocks and crypto. I need to get with Tex and the other guys because they know forex charts that kind of resemble our crypto. And I've heard Drew say it a few times, like, hey, I forgot which one is it, the USD, CAD, whatever's going down, and when that goes down, Bitcoin goes down, right? So again, all these things tend to correlate. I'm sure Tex could break that down a lot more. He's a lot more knowledgeable than I am in that. And again, I would like to learn which ones of the forex ones do, follow us in crypto, because if the stock market does it, you can bet your ass that forex does it too, man. Like all these, and just like stocks and forex, they have certain charts that I think people look at, where same thing, right? They're doing exactly what we're doing right now, which is looking at SPY and trying to determine where Bitcoin can go. They have their charts where they look at forex and they can kind of almost determine where SPY and all these and the rest of our stock market tends to head. So it's crazy, guys. There's a lot of correlation in all these things, man. That's why learn how to read charts. You can read any of these things, man. You can literally read anything, man. You can go to forex, you can go to crypto, you can go to stocks, options, whatever you like. But you gotta learn how to read charts, man. And that's it. All right, guys. Any questions so far and anything that I've gone over? You guys want me to go over any charts? If not, that concludes our Monday prep. Um, and yeah, guys, as far as just the market in itself, I want to look at this week. I want to see how these things react, man, to the levels that they're at before I really decide if I'm like bullish or bearish. For the week, I want to say, right, like overall, I'm still fucking bullish, man. As long as we continue to run like this and hold levels like this, and get closer and closer to that 30K, I'm gonna continue being bullish. If we break it, goddamn, man, that's it. I'm waving my green flag and saying, guys, we are in a bull market. Until then, I'm pretty bullish. I wouldn't be surprised if we still get some sell off, right? Because we broke to these levels, let me go back to that other chart. We're still in an overall uptrend, right? BTC, USDTP. We're still in that overall uptrend. But fuck, man, like we ran so hard that I wouldn't be surprised if we start to see this happen, right? Like it coming down. But as long as we get newer highs, then I'm still gonna be super bullish. And as you can see, man, that's still a big drop. We did it the other day, right? We still dropped like 4 or 5K. We're at 27 to 20. Very possible. It's been done many times before. That's not no surprise to me anymore. I've seen Bitcoin do a 10K drop in one day from 30 to 20, or from 20 to fucking, no, it wasn't 10. I see, I'm like, what was it? I forgot. It was a 10K drop. I think it was like from 30, no, around, it was around the 40s, around. It was like 42 to 32. I've seen a 10K drop, man. That's a big drop. 10 fucking thousand points. Like, that's a big drop, right? So it's possible. It's very possible that we can come from these levels next to a strong supply like this, come down to these levels and start bouncing back up. So, you know, risky market, man. Either way, we're still, at a risky market. We still got levels to break. So just keep your eyes on that. Trade safe as always, right? And then, do your homework, do your diligence, and ask questions, guys. Whenever you guys have charts that you guys are charting out yourselves, this is what we're here for. Just hit us up, say, hey guys, can you guys take a look at this? And we'll be more than happy to. All right. All right,
Sounds
guys. I'm
good,
gonna head
brother.
out. What's that?
Sounds good, brother.
Uh,
Appreciate it.
all right, bros. Yo, I think Tex is gonna want to stay on, guys, with you guys. I'm gonna go put my son to bed, and I'll come back and join you guys. Yeah, that wraps it up for Monday prep, guys. Thank you for joining, and as always, man, I'll see you guys next Monday for sure.
All right, brother. Yeah, have a good. Everybody have a good night. I gotta step out too.